Welcome back to Poderosa, a Survivor podcast. You got me, Tony, you got Mammers, and you got Bree. The crew is here to talk about the premiere episode of Survivor 50, and I think it lived up to the hype.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was great. The little monologue, montage, whatever you want to call it, at the beginning of each player was really cool.
Well, not even just each player, but like just
the history of Survivor.
Yeah, history of Survivor, all the big moments. Because I mean, they had plenty of non-players too, like Fair Play and Russell and everything else in there.
I mean, they went through every moment, like every.
They did really good.
Yeah, it was a really nice way to get it going. It really got your like intensity.
It gets your emotions going. It makes you want to you get all emotional about it because you watched it. You know, all however many episodes there've been of Survivor, we've watched all of them, and not even counting the ones we've watched more than once. So I mean, it hits you when it's part of your whole life like that.
Yeah, I was at the Tyson Win event, and people were bawling.
It
was crazy.
Everyone's it's a big deal. They're fans of this stuff, you know.
Yeah. I mean, it was a great way to get things going. And it wasn't like overly long. It was like the right amount of time, I feel like, where it was like, okay, we're ready to go now, basically, without overdoing it.
Timing of this episode was really good. The way that they timed everything. I mean, it was a 3-hour long episode, but it really didn't feel like it. The worst part were the commercials because you wanted to get back to the episode. And like that, when you get a good premiere like that or a good Survivor episode like that, that's what you're looking for. That's what we've been wanting for so long with Survivor. And I feel like we've been out of touch with that. When you get a newbie season, it just doesn't hit the same as a returning season does.
I was low-key surprised that some of the people got shown, like Russell, mostly just Russell, actually. But like, I don't know, I kind of thought Survivor just kind of canceled him. Like, it wasn't going to show him.
No, I don't think so. I mean, like if you ask Jeff will tell you that Russell is his least favorite. Like, it's not a question about it. But I mean, you can't deny that Russell was a huge part of Survivor and still is a huge part of Survivor. I mean, he's known as, one of the top players of all time.
He's a lot of people's favorite player.
Yeah, he's a lot of people's favorite player.
Huh?
I wonder if he got contacted for Game Changers at all.
Yeah. Who knows?
I mean, he might. I mean, I don't know because it just depends. Because right now he's very politically driven, and Survivor hates that. So they don't want that on their TV show per se. So that's why they're not casting Eliza. That's why they're not casting Russell, because they're both really heavily politically affiliated. But But I mean, you can't deny their past. You know what I'm saying? Even Eliza with the fucking stick was on there. Even Russell with his moment was on there. Even Johnny Fairplay and his dead, his dead grandma, which by the way, Johnny Fairplay was so young looking back then, man. It's crazy. You see some of these survivors and how young they were. Even Jenna, when they had their little clip with Jenna and then, shooting what she looks like then versus shooting what she looks like now. And it's crazy how these people that you've known since day one, they're still involved.
That moment where I think Jenna's on the plane and her eyes are closed and then she opens them and then it goes into like the whatever part of it was. It was pretty cool looking.
It was super neat. I think they did something similar with Gabler. I remember doing something similar with Gabler in the beginning with his eyes or something like that. So they like doing the whole
cool.
Lost eyes edit,
I liked it.
That's a different outcome from Gabler to Jenna.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they both have it is a different outcome, I guess.
Winner first boot.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. We'll get to that later. But
so they kick things off and they're on the boat. All of them, all the returnees, and they're getting off the boat. And I'll say this. I don't know if I've not heard anybody else say this, but I got a very much feel that they all felt really cool and they tried to be badass when they were on the boat and trying to get off the boat. And then Jeff turned it into a y'all gotta give everything. Yeah. And then it kind of changed the mood a little bit. Okay, yeah, we're returnees and we're cool for getting invited back, but now it's okay, now we gotta act. We can't act cool anymore. We gotta actually play.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that and Jeff did a good speech too in the beginning, and get them hype and everything. But and I think Jeff also did a good job of like, you were chosen. Like, not only did, maybe some of you want to play, but like you were special enough that we asked you to play. So like, you need to take this shit seriously. Like, we're not here just to hang out and have fun. Like it's a big deal season. Like
there was a reason you each were asked. We want you to bring yourself and like what you've brought to the table in the past. So that was cool. I also thought when he was going over like the fan voting and said, they voted for Rice and you get the opportunity to earn it. It was funny. They all got so hyped and then they were all like deflated. It was funny.
Yeah. So after the little speech Jeff gives, they jump right into it. It feels like I needed a minute to get them on the island, and they were just like, "No, here, go."
Yeah.
And the reward challenge was cool. I loved seeing my favorite part of it was watching Ozzy get back in the water. I don't even care if he was swimming or rowing a boat. I don't know. That just brought back so much nostalgia.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Him and Colby.
Yeah, Colby too. I mean, just seeing Stephanie, all the former challenge
people we haven't seen.
Stephanie was on fire. She was killing that challenge. She was just. Jeff even said it was act like she never left. She's really impressed me because I was low on Stephanie going in, and she really turned me around.
First in her part.
Yeah, it was good. They all did good except for, I mean, I will say Camilla definitely held them their tribe back in that part where she could not get under the through the sand onto the log thing. That held them back. But I was surprised. I mean, the Pink tribe, which I was really not expecting to be so good at challenges. I mean, they look great. In all the challenges so far, and they won that
one. I mean, everybody was calling them the disaster tribe. I think going into it.
Yeah. They look good.
And I think it goes to show some of those people are better at challenges than you would think. I mean, Q. He's gonna be good. I mean, dude's yoked. I mean, Kyle is gonna be great at challenges until he's gone. But Colby's not gonna hurt you, I don't think.
No, I will say, I mean, we'll get more into it, but Colby was maybe the biggest surprise of the episode for me.
Yeah. So the Pink tribe won reward, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And they got, what did they get again?
They got their pot, machete, and flint.
Okay. Oh, and then we say after that, so then they earned their flint at the immunity challenge, the other tribe?
No, then we go into, then they sent Coach, Ozzy, and Q off to try and get more supplies.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So the people who won supplies, and then the second placers, they won the smaller.
Actually, no, they only won flint at that first reward challenge. Pink won flint, and then they each sent one for the pot and machete.
Yes.
Okay. And I mean, because you have asked for two better people to get sent to the first.
That was so good.
Well, it was funny how Tiffany was like, "Coach, you want to do this?" Out of nowhere. And Coach was like, "I guess I'm the one doing it." And then Ozzy immediately is like, "Oh well, let's do this showdown away."
I think Ozzy won, and once he knew that Coach was going,
definitely.
He definitely was like, "I'm going." Yeah. And there could have been a multitude of reasons for that. I mean, he knows Coach has a relationship with them. For the fans, he could have easily just done it for the fans. And
Jeff. At this point, the Pink tribe, I'm like, all right, well, you're sending Colby, obviously, and then they just throw a wrench in it and say Q, which was interesting. But I was fine with it. I mean,
I would have loved to see Colby out there.
Yeah, those three gave us a good, little challenge there. Ozzy, I mean, he looked so impressive off the start of that. I mean, Q and Coach were like, holy cow. Because, I mean, he flew through up the pole, through the stand, into the water. I mean, he was done so fast.
He was.
They were still digging, and Ozzy was already at the freaking stick building.
Yeah.
And it did not matter because the stick building process
do you think that Survivor production fucked up and didn't give them enough supplies?
I mean, yeah.
They were there for an hour. And according to Coach, who I saw do a video afterwards, he said after 30 minutes, production even asked them, do you want more sticks and rope? And they said no. So they do this for an hour. And I don't blame Ozzy for saying whoever knocks it off should just get it, because none of us are able to get this thing. So whoever does just gets it, which of course Coach does not, honor that. He steals it right from him.
Which I love. Even though I love Ozzy and I hate Coach, I still loved him doing that.
I think it's such a bad move for Coach, though.
Is it? I don't think it is.
I think it is.
I think he builds, like, the people on his tribe are going to like him a lot for doing it.
They're going to. He doesn't have to do that, though. He could just tell them he lost the challenge to Ozzy, and they're like, oh, yeah, well, obviously you lost the challenge to Ozzy. Nobody was expecting you to beat Ozzy.
Yeah, but now he did beat Ozzy, and it's like, now they're happy.
Yeah.
Okay, so now they're going to go to the end with him because he won them a pot and machete?
No, but it's going to gain him a little bit of favor.
Back to the beach, he was on cloud 10. Okay,
Yeah,
like he was loving that attention from his tribe. Like, I think Tony's right. I think that he valued that above, Ozzy, who he already has a relationship with. Like, what can he really else do with Ozzy that he hasn't already done?
Well, now he just ruined the relationship.
And then he's got Q, which, his tribe or whatever, but that's really the only negative. And I mean,
bad. That's bad for your long-term game.
If Coach didn't get it, Ozzy was going to get it, and Q was never going to get it. So
right.
Yeah.
It was just, I feel like it was bad for his long-term game.
I think, I do think it's worse for his long-term game, but I think it's good for his short-term game. And I think long-term, like, things can change. I mean, he can can rebuild that.
There's going to be more. There's going to be more journeys too.
But then you have, Ozzy and Q telling everybody that what Coach did, and now everybody is like, there's this whole negative cloud around Coach that he could have just easily avoided by not doing this, and it would not have hurt him to not do it.
I just didn't get the vibe that other people viewed it as negatively as Ozzy did.
I mean, Q told his tribe and talked about it negatively too. That's why Colby was the one talking negatively about it to Mike.
I guess, whatever.
And obviously Coach's tribe doesn't care, but like that's only, a third of the game.
I don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't think it's going to hold that much of a weight, but I mean, I understand. I think it was just wrong of him to do. Like, you didn't get that motherfucking thing off the
It was
pole.
an hour long, bro.
Ozzy was literally trying and did all the physical effort to get that, And it was kind of shitty that he and Ozzy was trying to make that deal because he knew that he was going to be the one getting it. Like, he wasn't going to make that deal knowing that Coach and Q had just an equal opportunity to knock it off. Ozzy knew that he was going to be knocking that key off, and so he just wanted an easy deal from Coach and Q to be able to retrieve the key. But
what I would have done now if I were Q,
if I was Coach, I would have been like, no deal. Then it's a competition,
right? But he didn't say
that. He didn't say that. No, that's where I was mad at.
He tried to
Coach.
be
sneaky.
Yeah. He just played it wrong, in my opinion. But now, what Q should have done though is once he saw a Coach try and take it, immediately make sure he's the one that takes it. I would have just right at the last second, rip that thing out with your stick.
I wonder if they got to pick where they were.
Yeah.
Or if it was random. Because I mean, being in the middle in that situation definitely helped.
Yeah.
Did y'all know about a potential medevac in the first episode?
No.
I had no idea.
Okay, so it was like out there big time.
No, I had no clue.
So I was pretty sure Kyle was getting medevac like for months now.
No, I'm glad I did
because he went to a watch party for 49 in a boot, apparently, and it got leaked.
Yeah.
So
I didn't know that.
It was like out there, but
we didn't even know tribes until we looked them up before the episode started. Like, we have no spoilers. No.
But I was a little bit worried because I had heard
my
that.
My spoiler problem was I thought I read it on Wikipedia and I was wrong, so that just made it that much better.
Well, I don't fully believe them always until it like actually happens. So, but this one, it seemed like it was a pretty sure thing. But then I was like, wait, because Ozzy said, "Oh, my back." And I was like, Ozzy fucking gets medevac right now. I'm not watching this fucking
I'd have been so upset. But thankfully, that's not the case.
Yeah.
But so then Ozzy and Q are left there to make a decision. And I mean, I loved seeing this. This is definitely a new Ozzy game I'm seeing because he immediately was just like, nah, I'm not being the provider. I want this extra vote.
Yeah.
This is what's happening. I'm taking the extra vote and you're taking the pots.
Yeah, I mean, he pretty much did. It was like an ultimatum. It was not a choice.
Yeah, it was not. We're going to discuss this. It's not a debate. Like, this is what's happening, and you're accepting it, Q. And Q was fine with it. I mean, it worked out for both of them. So
yeah, I mean, I'm kind of surprised. I think Q probably wanted to vote more. But sometimes you can just tell like how bad somebody else wants something, and you just have to let that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and that's where I'm saying, like, for Q, he made the great long-term game choice right there by just saying, yeah, let's do it this way. That's fine. Now he has an ally in Ozzy.
And Oscar.
Well, and Ozzy and Q are familiar with each other anyway because they both are close to Bryson Wendell and they both go to the Bryson Wendell events. So I know that they have I'm not saying they have a pregame by any means, but they definitely have, got to know each other from previous events of Survivor. It isn't like this is the first time of them meeting together ever or anything like that. Like maybe some of the other players are, you know what I'm saying? Like I guarantee some of these old school players do not know who any of these fucking new school players are. Not even just Survivor 49.
Yeah, they're not as active on social media and everything.
Oh, they just don't watch anymore.
Right. But
yeah.
So
there's definitely going to be some pregame relationships.
Oh, definitely. It's unavoidable for a returning
Can you
season.
imagine being on a TV show and like not watching it?
Yeah,
that's so strange to me. I don't know
is.
why, but
I think it's weird that they would have like asked people back who don't watch it. Which
Yeah,
I think all these people do watch it though, don't they?
I think Colby said he had to catch up.
Yeah,
I don't think Colby watches anymore.
Yeah,
I think he said he pretty much watched like the new era seasons just so he could get ready for the people that were going to be on 50.
Yeah,
because he got a call a long time ago. He knew he was going to be on for a long time.
Yeah,
he called actually.
He called.
Yeah, he was the first person to reach out to production.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's cool. What other fun facts do you know, Tony?
They have to come up as you talk about them. I'm not going to remember them off the top of the head. But
did you meet a lot of people at the event, or did you just meet Brizzo because you took a picture with him?
I met Camilla. I met Eliza. I met Bryson Wendell. I met Jake.
Jake O'Kane?
No, the other Jake.
Oh,
so you didn't get to meet Jeff though?
No.
Damn, you're sad about that.
Yeah, it's annoying. If I would have got there about 2 hours earlier, I would have met Jeff.
Damn.
Did you at least see him?
No.
Damn. That sucks.
Because he was supposed to go to the Pele Center to watch the pre-screening of the episode. Him and like every single 50 player was supposed to go. And then they still had the event at the Pele Center so we could watch it, but they canceled because their pre-screening, like separate, was canceled on Monday because that was the bad day of the snow. So it got like moved around.
Rob Sesternino was supposed to go and he didn't go.
Dude, that theater was so small though. Like, I mean, it was like, no, it's a good thing that it was small, but like Jeff and like 50 players being in that theater with like me would have been so crazy because it was like you're basically next to the person.
Right.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's cool.
Yeah. But it was cool watching the episode, like with no commercials too. It flew by.
Oh, wow.
We just watched it, and it was weird because they said we were going to watch 9/10 of the episode. So we just assumed we'd watch it up until Tribal and then it'd stop before the vote out. And apparently they forgot to like stop it. So we saw the vote out. But I also don't know if they were like, because they didn't show the Kyle part. So
that was definitely more than a 10th of the episode.
Yeah.
Right.
That was a third of the episode.
Yeah.
Yes. I was confused on like what they showed and how much they showed.
Yeah.
But it was cool.
So you didn't know about Kyle getting medevac. You just had an idea.
Yeah, I was pretty confident because I'd seen it a good bit.
Yeah.
And I think even Survivor, I think in their trailer, one of their trailers, they hint at it too. I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
If you watch, so when I was rewatching last night, there's a confessional that Kyle does. And if you look in the very corner of the screen, you can kind of see his bandage on his leg before they even showed it on the show. It's like you have to be looking for it though. It doesn't stick out. And I could be wrong and that could not be it, but I thought I saw it when I was rewatching. So it's like he might have even done some confessionals. They probably air confessionals out of order, which I'm sure they do all the time.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for it, you can kind of
and looking back, like after knowing that it happened and we watched it the second time, I will say it kind of becomes more clear because they tried to give Kyle more airtime, knowing this is going to be his only episode.
And he did good.
He did. He was doing great. Yeah, he was doing great.
Yeah.
You don't know any more spoilers, right, Tony? Like you said, you knew about the medevac for a long time. You knew Jenna before everybody else. Like you don't know anything else, right?
Right.
Okay. All right, so we should get back to it, I guess. So
Alliances.
Ozzy gets the extra vote. He tells Cirie. I thought this was interesting. I wasn't really expecting him and Cirie to be so tight, I guess.
Yeah, me neither.
But apparently they're going to be like, I mean, he literally told her, I will sit with you at the end. So
and she wants to work with him too.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I mean, she was making it clear, like she was pushing it to him, like, I know, I voted you out before, but like, me, when I'm with someone, that's you this game. So
she needed him.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
She needed him, or she was toast.
Yeah, I think it's a big reason she stayed.
Me too.
Yeah, I think it is too. I mean, I think she had a say in that too. I think.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I mean, she's not a nothing. Yeah, we do know that. I mean, Cirie is still Cirie at the end of the day.
It's a good alliance. You get. I think Ozzy needs a little bit of somebody who can do the social and not necessarily the strategy. I think Cirie, but I think Ozzy's fine strategically too. I think it's just the social, like,
perception,
alliance building, and knowing the perceptions of people. Like, I feel like Cirie is way better at that.
Yeah. I honestly don't think Ozzy's as bad social and strategically as people say, but I do think his reads on the game are where he struggles.
Yeah.
On perceptions of who's going to be the target. Like, I think that's where he struggles the most.
And that's probably where Cirie's biggest strength is. So
right. And she knows it the best. So that could make for a very good alliance between the two of them.
Yeah. That's going to be like, if Cirie can do that with now Ozzy's idol, that's going to be perfect.
And the extra vote. I mean, it's all they could be in a good spot. I think from what I perceived, I think it'll now be Cirie, Ozzy, Christian, and Devins with Emily that have an alliance going. So I think that will make Savannah and Joe on the outs of that tribe moving forward.
It definitely seems like Christian is the ringleader.
Oh, definitely.
Because it felt like to me, Christian was the one who preferred to keep Cirie and Ozzy over Jenna, because Emily clearly wanted it to be Ozzy, and Christian had some pushback on that. Obviously, you might not see it as much, but
definitely. Well, and I will say
Genevieve last night though too. She was the one who came. Oh wait, that's the other tribe.
Yeah. I will say I thought it was pretty interesting how Cirie was like, yeah, I'm banking on my alliance, and we really didn't see an alliance. That's why I'm saying, like, I think there is an alliance of Cirie, Ozzy, Christian, and Devins, but we just didn't see it.
Yeah, that's
surprising. I feel like Devins and Christian both want Emily in there more so than Cirie and Ozzy. I think they're going to have Emily's back more so, and they're more of a trio with her.
I think they have Emily first. They got to like a 5-person tribe. Then they have the numbers 3 to 2 over the other 2.
Right. They've set themselves up in a way where they have this 5-person alliance with a 3-person within it. Yeah. So I feel like
Emily was the one I was thinking of, not Genevieve. She was the one I was thinking of because she's the one that like Devins came to her and was like, "Hey, I want to work with you." Like, I think Devins is the glue to that alliance. I don't think it's Christian. I think Devins is the one that got that alliance together of him, Emily, and Christian as that 3, and then Cirie and Ozzy are kind of the 5 that go with the majority there. But I can see them totally dumping Cirie and Ozzy if they need to, and picking up the other 2 if that's what's best for them. Like, I think they're the core 3 there of that alliance.
But I think next vote they would not do that because, one, they already voted out an old school person. So I think you'd want to flip it back to a new school person, which leaves it being Joe or Savannah.
I don't think it is old school, new school cut.
It's not.
Though.
It's not. But you still. That's what I'm saying.
You want to give up the numbers,
right? You want to keep it balanced at the end of the day. Still.
Yeah.
You don't want to put yourself in a bad position.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, they're thinking about winners at war. It's in the back of their head.
Yeah.
So right. Like, they have to.
Opportunity to take out a new school when you have the numbers, you don't want to lose.
Especially now, Savannah has an advantage and everything, or at least they think so. Like, I think she becomes the easy target next round.
I can see it.
And then, all right, so if we want to look at a different tribe, the Pink tribe, I thought this was super interesting. I loved this. And I loved it from Colby. I mean, I was very impressed with him. He guns ablazing, gets in with Kyle. Kyle gets in with Genevieve. They get he has Stephanie on board. I loved that 4-person alliance. It's 2 new era, 2 old school. Yeah. They didn't really care about any of that. They were like, we vibe as this 4 and we're rocking with it.
Yeah.
It was a good group.
It was.
That lasted all of 5 minutes.
And then they pick up Q as well. So like it was working really well. And I thought they put themselves in they were putting themselves in a really good position.
And then you get a medevac and 2 lost votes.
I know. But and you know what? It's crazy. I still think they're in fine position. All they have to do is pick up Rizzo. And I think they can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so
They
too.
showed that relationship between Colby and Rizzo for a reason.
Yeah.
It was so
which
cool.
I love, by the way. Like Rizzo cried, like I watched you. You're like a dad.
And
like,
Colby going from he's so annoying to, you know what? I really like Rizzo.
Yeah, that's crazy. You don't see that very
really
often. Usually people make their impressions. It's like, all right, I don't like this person.
Yeah.
It is what
But
it
it
is.
was not like that.
But Rizzo does that to you. Like
Yeah.
even as a viewer, people were not high on Rizzo going in, but then they watch and they're like, okay, I totally get it. I get it,
Yeah.
And that's how I was. I didn't think I'd like him, and then I loved him.
Yeah.
And that leaves Aubrey and Angelina on the outs.
Yep. And I hope Aubrey goes. Her conversation with Genevieve was one of the worst, most awkward conversations I've ever witnessed in Survivor. How is she so bad at the game?
Like Aubrey's getting a lot of hate for it, but Genevieve's answer was freaking weird too.
It was, but then
you're dangerous.
But then
but you're dangerous in a good way. Like what?
I mean, I get it though, because she was like, we're both dangerous. We can make shit happen together. But then Aubrey's response to that was so weird.
It was cringy for sure.
It was like, you're a problem, but you're my problem.
Yeah.
Like you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Aubrey was it was so bad there. She's bad.
You can tell that they just don't, they just don't have that. Or maybe Genevieve doesn't have that with girls. Like,
but she's bonding well with Stephanie.
Yeah, but Stephanie that was already roped in. She already knew that she was going to be working with Stephanie.
I mean, I get that, but
it wasn't
like
an organic relationship to try to maintain.
But I mean, so far they bonded well. I mean, they found the idol together and hit it together and all these things.
Yeah,
so.
true.
It is interesting that I'm like trying to think of like girls that Genevieve has worked with, and there's really not any.
No.
Yeah, the other tribe. Who was the other tribe? Wasn't it Camilla?
No. He was talking about just Genevieve.
Oh, just Genevieve. Yeah.
Because Stephanie, but Stephanie's as tomboyish as it gets.
Yeah, that's true.
So like,
Yeah, she's not out there trying to work with Angelina either. And that's a more girly girl. So
yeah,
that's interesting. I agree. That is interesting. And then we move over to the blue tribe. Another cringy kind of moment I thought was Chrissy. Her conversation with Coach was very strange to me. It was very like awkward personality wise. I felt like,
it felt very forced. Like you were really trying to be fake and like you don't even like Coach. You're just trying to find an ally. Is how it felt.
It was strange. I don't know. Her personality did not come off well, but I do think she's probably okay. It seems like it'll be Dee, Camilla, and Tiffany who formed an alliance, but it seems like they're going to be the minority alliance based on what I can tell.
Sorry, I got to relay over.
That alliance to me got shown. That tribe got shown the least. I feel like.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dee, Camilla, and Tiffany.
Yep.
And then you got Chrissy. You got Coach. Who else?
Jonathan, which I will say also with Jonathan, I was very impressed with him this episode.
Yeah.
He seems to be playing a better actual Survivor game.
He seems happier.
Yeah. Yeah. He seems like he's being more positive and just wanting to work with people.
More.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he was talking game. I know he talked game with Mike and Charlie are the other two, right?
You got it, Mr. Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that in the beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
he was so hyped.
Okay, so you think Charlie's in a good spot?
We didn't see a lot of Charlie.
Yeah, we probably saw like the least of him almost. I think Charlie is in a good spot though, because it seemed like he wanted to work more with Coach and Mike and Jonathan types, because he had conversations with Mike and Coach about working with them.
Yeah, which makes sense. I think because I know Coach and Charlie have like the pregame relationship with Ben.
Yeah.
And it definitely seems like Charlie and Mike hit it off the most.
Yeah. So I think that 5 forms, because it's basically all the old school plus Jonathan and Charlie, but Jonathan outwardly said he wants to work with old school. So then that leaves those 4 are like locked in, I almost feel like, which then leaves Charlie either to work with those 4 and be in the majority or be a full-on split with the girls. And I don't see him going that route really.
Yeah. Okay. So in that case, D is probably toast.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be Camilla.
No. Well, Christy. I'm sorry if you already said this. I was texting my sister, but Dee was already targeted by Chrissy.
Yeah. She threw her out immediately.
She threw her out immediately. immediately was and wants to work with, you know, who was it that she was having the water with?
Coach. She wants to work with
she wants to work with the old school people.
Yeah.
Which fits her more.
Yeah, these toes. Because I think Tiffany's probably going to get in pretty decent with all those other people too.
Tiffany has a lot of new era friends. I have noticed. Like I hear people like other new era contestants that are not on the season talk about her, and they're super high on her and think that she's going to do well. Like I don't think I've seen any of them say like she doesn't deserve to be there. Like they're all like, yeah, like she's going to do amazing. Like she's got that like special thing to where she's going to be on there and do well.
I do
think
it
seems like she's doing all right. Like, and that's what I was talking about earlier, right? Isn't it her, Camilla, and D?
Yeah, but they're in the minority. I do think that if it wasn't D, it would be Camilla. I do think Tiffany is the safest of those three.
Yeah, I do too.
I think they're more worried about Camilla, but
now that Kyle's gone,
I think it almost solidifies D is going to be first boot on that tribe. I don't see it going any other route.
Which the vibe I'm getting is like it's not leading to them going to tribal anytime soon. I feel like either. So
no,
I don't think we have to really worry about it. I wonder what we'll get us tribe swap. I wonder if it'll be like at 20.
Yeah, it could be, or I mean, they could wait all the way to 18 and do 3 tribes still. I would like to see 22 tribes at 10. I think that would be interesting.
Yeah,
but I also don't know if the season being only 26 days would even allow for that situation to come about because it would slow the game down.
Yeah. Unless they did like a double tribal, you know, like orgs where it's like each person has an immunity winner.
I'm sure they're going to start doing double tribals here coming up soon.
Well, yeah, definitely have to. I mean, they're already on day like 4 or 5, and they only had 1 vote out. I mean, 2 people went home, but
they were surprised even that there was only 1 vote because Angelina was like, "Oh, 2 people are safe. 2 tribes are safe."
They were very surprised by that. So we kind of broke down the tribes and the alliances. I guess we can get into the immunity challenge. I will say I'm very surprised. I thought this orange tribe was going to be better at challenges, and they've lost everything so far.
Yeah,
but I mean, putting Suri on the toss. What is that?
Understand.
She just said in her exit review that Suri did that challenge for over 25 minutes.
I think
she was trying to throw that monkey ball for over 25 minutes.
She kept throwing.
I heard it was over 45.
Yeah.
Is it 45?
I'm pretty sure over 45.
Okay, so here's my question then. If she was doing that for 45 minutes, how did they not finish the puzzles before then?
Yeah, for real.
There's no way it was 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because then the other tribe would have had the puzzle done by then. They had such a lead.
They did. That's true. The puzzle did look hard. And they were like getting blown out. I mean, they got blown out at the end anyway.
But I mean, the other tribe was only like halfway through the puzzle by the time Suri's tribe got there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was bad, though. I don't know why she kept throwing it underhand. I mean, some of her tosses were going like 5 feet, nowhere near it. Just throw it overhand and try and get it there. Like,
I'm surprised. I'm honestly surprised that she didn't go home. And she must have done a lot of legwork to not make it happen because she knew when she came back as well, I fucked up.
Oh, yeah. Like, she single-handedly made
them lose. And she knew that. And like in any other normal Survivor season, you know, pre-30, you're going home because you caused the tribe to lose. And you're not going to be good in future challenges. They know that from you playing 5 times and not winning immunity.
I'm curious if she like was the one who wanted to do that or if like other people were like, yeah, you can do it. Like, I wish I knew.
I mean, she must have said she wanted to do it because there's no way your tribe would be like, this seems like a good spot for Suri.
Well, and it might have been just process of elimination. Like, you know who you're going to put on the puzzle. You know who you're going to have run or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might just be, okay, well, this is where you're going to fit best because you can't excel in the other areas.
Yeah, but like, they had
people who are better in other areas.
I feel like Rizzo should have been the one doing that.
Well, or Ozzy. I mean, they had Ozzy doing the coconut toss, was super easy. That basket was massive. It was not hard to land those coconuts.
No.
And they have him do that, but then they have Suri try and land this ball past this little tiny gap. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me to have that. If Suri could throw underhand on the coconut part and she'd have been fine. So I don't know. It was weird, but yeah, they get blown out. They lose. Kyle gets injured. I mean, that was rough. Poor Kyle. I feel bad for him, but
yeah.
I mean, it is what it is, I guess. It was so funny too. After that, like, well, I guess we'll get there later, but he basically was like, "Oh, I'm starting to feel better," and it was like, "No, you're not."
No, he was faking that for sure. Yeah. Like he knew
your Achilles is straight up blown up, bro. You're not doing better.
But she gave. I mean,
still got on top of that fucking thing. This tribe still got him up there
Yeah.
with a freaking blown Achilles before the other tribe got their people up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It's like, I don't know. Like, I kind of hate how they're pulling him from the game. Like, can the Achilles really get
Achilles,
Can it
Tony.
really get that much worse?
It takes
Yes.
8 months to heal.
He could literally like ruin his leg for his life. Like, no, that's not worth it.
Why do you think they pull athletes?
I mean, I honestly don't care. Like, if it's me, I'd ruin my leg for my life if I'm on Survivor.
I will say, if this is day 25, I'm sure they let him finish. Day 21, maybe they let him finish. Day 2,
No.
come on now. We were going to try and make you play an entire season on a ruptured Achilles. No, that's not happening. That could lead to so many injuries. Like in more.
I just don't understand why that's not up to the player.
Because
Because you signed a contract where they're reliable for you.
yeah.
Okay, but like that's when. Why doesn't the contract say that you get to make the choice?
I mean,
But if anything happens outside of that, then we don't cover it. Like that's what the contract should say.
I guess I don't know. I don't blame them for
Because it's
taking
their
him out of the
show. I
game.
mean, it's their show. They're gonna deem what's safe and not safe. They're not gonna have him in there when he's significantly hurt. It's not like they got a scratch.
It's not a
You know,
sprained
it's not-
ankle. He
yeah,
literally had
he
a
literally
ruptured,
ruptured
torn
Achilles.
Achilles. Like,
It's just the other situations, injuries that have also maybe not like this. I mean, Jake getting bit by a snake that wasn't poisonous and getting pulled from the game, like the stuff like that.
But
yeah.
it was poisonous snake.
No, it wasn't.
You
Or
said
it wasn't a poisonous bite. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say I agreed with that one too. But there have been a couple that I didn't agree with. But I do agree with this one. I mean, it's day 2 and he has a blown up Achilles. Like, I don't think he should play the rest of the season. It's not going to heal. It's going to get worse. He has potential to like then tear his calves and ACLs because he's trying to do challenges on a blown up Achilles. Like, I don't know. It's not worth it.
I think in most situations he's going to get voted out anyway. But then at least like I feel like
Also, too, like he can't sustain healing when he doesn't have a diet. You know, I mean,
He
like,
doesn't have a boot. He has nothing that
got
he's
nothing.
needed to like.
I also think they could give him a boot.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't disagree with that. I don't know why they aren't more willing to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, wear a boot. If who cares? Like, and then he would be fine to continue. He wouldn't be at danger if he had the boot on. So I mean, in that situation, he should be able to do that. Which, like you said, he probably gets voted out anyways because he's going to be a liability. But
yeah. Oh well.
okay, so we gotta go back though to tribal and everything for the Orange Tribe. I wasn't super worried, but I was a little worried once Ozzy's name did get thrown out there. I was like, this just would make no sense. Like, it would make no. If you're trying to break up Cirie and Ozzy, you vote Cirie. You don't vote Ozzy here. That would make zero sense.
How much did you hate Emily when she said Ozzy?
I just don't I just don't think. I think that was all spitballing. I do not think that was a plan that was in fruition. Like, I just don't. I think that Survivor just took that edit and made something of it to like fool the audience of like, oh, you know, it could be Cirie or Judah, but what if it was also Ozzy? Like, I think they just threw that in there for some extra spice in the episode.
At the end of the day,
I don't think that was ever going to happen or a plan that was in you know, in process of happening or anything like that. I don't think Emily wants to target Ozzy. I think she was literally just spitballing.
At the end of the day, she did throw it out there though. Like, it did happen.
I mean, there's only 7 other people you can say. I mean, like, you're gonna spitball, you're gonna not, you know, you're gonna throw some stuff and see what sticks. Like, I fully think that's what that was.
He said it to Devins first, right?
Yeah.
And then Devins like entertained it, and I was like, stop.
Yeah, like none of this makes sense. If you're gonna break them up, vote out Cirie. She's a challenge liability, not a challenge beast like Ozzy is. It would make zero sense to do this. What are we doing?
Cirie is the better player than Ozzy, so like,
that's another reason to vote. Out. Yeah, like there was no aspect where it would make more sense.
I cannot believe that Cirie made it through.
I would.
They have to show more of her talking to people.
Yeah,
and
I would look like she was just going balls to the wall.
She doesn't know how to play in today's times. You know, she was on another all-star, you know, she was on another returning season last time she played, and then the first time was Borneo. So it's just like she's not in her element of.
She did the same thing in All Stars though, and it worked.
It's just her personality.
She is an aggressive player, and I respect it. I agree with her. Voting Cirie is the right move.
It was.
Like, I don't know why they didn't do it. It was definitely the right move.
The right move. I mean,
just
and
backfired.
They said it earlier in the episode too. I think it might have been Emily or that said it, but she was saying like, you know how Jen is going to play. Like, she's chaotic, but you still know, she's loudmouth where she's going to tell everybody what she's going to do. I don't really see her lying.
It's not sneaky. It's out there.
Sneaky. It's out there. Whereas Cirie, she's just sneakily good.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't get it at all. But
it was definitely,
unfortunately for Jenna, it's the reason she went home. I think if she just plays it cool and goes with the flow, she's definitely not the one that gets voted out. If she targets anybody else, she would be more successful than targeting Cirie.
If Jenna's chill, who goes?
I think Savannah or Joe go. But actually, I think Savannah goes. I think Savannah goes 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, could be.
Because I'm sure the old school people. Savannah telling everybody that she won.
I think it was the right move.
Right move.
You have to.
Even if people didn't know, and I know people knew going into it, like that's what everybody's saying. Yeah. I still think it's the right move.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, I mean, then you're banking on Rizzo not saying anything.
Yeah.
And like,
and if he
it's just like
he's the one lying.
It's just process of elimination too. Like, it literally is a winner on this tribe. There's a winner on this tribe. You just played 49. You're saying there's not a winner on this tribe? Like,
right. It would make no sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely think it was the right move.
Unfortunately, it made people. I don't know what made people not believe her about the block of vote she got, but
I mean, I wouldn't believe her. It's never a case where you're risking your vote to get nothing. That's never been the case.
That's what they were told.
Until they weren't.
But only she was told that.
Okay, but I still wouldn't buy it. Like, why would you believe that? Even if it was true and she got nothing, I still wouldn't be believing it because it's never been the case. If you're risking your vote, there's always a reward for risking your vote. Like, you're getting something.
Did she tell anybody?
No.
She probably should.
Oh, she has to.
She has to.
It's her only chance of surviving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If she tries to play it off like she has nothing, she's definitely cooked.
She really needs to be better about getting with these people. I feel like she's trying to play too low right now because she is a winner and a big threat, but she's like making herself an easy target instead of, blending in with the people like she needs to. You
have to play bold as a winner, I feel like, which is what Kyle did. It was working.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm a winner. And work with me. Let's do this thing. Like, who cares? Not
working as well.
No. And Dee's kind of trying to go that route. She just is failing. She didn't get enough people.
With the wrong people.
Right. She didn't get the right people.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, overall, I really liked the episode. And
definitely excited.
I'm happy. Like, if I had to pick between Jenna or Ozzy being the vote, I'm happy Jenna went.
Yeah.
Me too.
But if I had to pick between Jenna and Cirie, I think I would have wished.
I would have definitely picked Cirie. Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, I definitely was hoping to see more of Jenna. I like Jenna. I didn't want her to go this early. But like you said, once Ozzy's name was out there, I was like, okay, Jenna can go. That's fine. I don't want it to be Ozzy like anybody else. Yeah. But yeah, no, it was definitely a good premiere outside of the medevac. But I will say also, too, if I'm going to have a medevac, I'm glad it's in the first episode so we can just kind of move forward and it not be later in the game where it's a bigger, swing of events or where we're really starting to build like their story more. Whereas like we just cut it out really quick here.
I mean, with 24 people too, like the likelihood of a medevac was going to be high.
And we still have 22 people. So it's like,
Yeah.
The whole scene about the them starting the fire with the glasses was cool. And like Ozzy was being their like waiter with the coconuts. I thought that was fun to watch.
Yep.
They're doing good. Good cast.
I would love to see, and it looks like they're kind of aligned, but I wish like Ozzy and Christian would be like
yeah.
I would love them two working together.
Oh, me too. Yeah. Me too. But I mean, there's still time for that. I do think they are aligned. So like, we'll see how it progresses forward.
Before we like stop talking about all this completely, like, have you seen any of the social media stuff going on right now?
I mean, I
Like
saw
with-
Coach.
What? No, I'm talking about like with like Jenna posting that she
Oh,
went
yeah.
home because of pre-gaming.
Yeah, Jenna's
Yeah.
big.
and
on
Rick
that.
Devens telling her pretty much to shut the fuck up. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then Eliza gets in there. And
yeah. She always has to get in there. She's annoying.
Yeah, and I've seen some of it.
Like Eliza.
Jenna seems very.
No, I don't like her because she's annoying.
Jenna definitely seems upset about it. Still.
Oh, she's so
Oh,
upset.
she's very upset about it. You can
Yeah.
tell. I don't think she was very happy with the edit.
It's pretty brutal, like to vote out the person who hasn't played in the longest time.
like 20-something years.
But I mean, she did it to
So
herself. I
wild
think.
to do that to them. You know, I understand it happens. Like she played way too hard, but like she hasn't even got a taste of Survivor since literally like 2004. Like, are we really gonna?
But again, she knew that was a risk by
Yeah,
doing it.
True. She should not have targeted. She should have not targeted Suri.
But she should have. It was the right move. And plus, I will say, like, again, she pulled the same move in All Stars where she said, we're going after the winners. And it worked for her that time. So I don't see, like, I can see why she would think, I'm going to pull this same tactic because it worked last time. I almost won the game. If I can get it going again this game, you know, it just didn't work out this time.
Right.
Yep.
I mean, hindsight's 2020. Like, obviously, in hindsight, I'm sure she wishes she just sat back and did nothing, and she would have been safe. But like, that's not how the game works. You know, you play it how you play it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess that pretty much covers the episode. I'm excited for the next one. I want to see.
Me too.
MVP of the episode. Go.
Oh my god, MVP of the episode. Like, I am probably gonna pick Christian.
I'm still gonna say Ozzy.
I'm gonna say Ozzy too.
Ozzy's just not in a position of power on that tribe.
But is he not? Because he ended up being on the right side, and now he has an extra vote and an idol, which we didn't even cover the idol part.
It's him being on the right side with those advantages is honestly worse.
I don't think so. It can lead to really good success, like because their swap's gonna happen. Now he's gonna be in good position when that happens.
I hope they swap more than once.
Ozzy's history of advantages isn't the best.
No, it's not. But this is new Ozzy, so this is Oscar.
Oscar.
I don't know if I want to give MVP of the team somebody that went to a tribal either. Like, I don't know if that's right.
Well, then you'd have to say the MVP would be like Kyle or Colby then.
Well, I'm not going to say Kyle.
Genevieve.
Right, because Kyle got hurt. So then it'd be like Colby, I feel like.
And I could get on board with Colby, I think.
Yeah.
The only thing with Colby, though, is he did lose his vote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He played good, though. I mean, then I guess you could say Genevieve.
That's
but
what I said. Yeah.
What did you think?
If I'm not giving it to Ozzy and I'm not giving it to
Christian,
then I'm going to give it to Genevieve.
what did you think of the Boomerang Idol?
Genevieve lost to number one.
Huh?
That's true too. Yeah.
What do you say?
He said Genevieve lost her number one.
Oh,
so
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not great either.
Everyone had a little bit of.
Yeah, no one had it going perfectly, I guess.
What were you saying?
Kyle until he's Keely's shirt.
What did you think of the Boomerang Idol?
I don't love it.
No,
I think I'm in the minority there, but
I think it's interesting. I don't think it's crazy. I kind of like the idea of it. I will say too, the choice of giving it to Ozzy, props to Stephanie, because Genevieve said like 3 people that weren't Ozzy, and Stephanie was like, "Nah, I think Ozzy's the best move," and then it ends up going to Ozzy. So that to me tells me like that was more of Stephanie's choice.
yeah.
So props to her for kind of pushing
Yeah.
that agenda.
Yeah.
Which for her, it's a great decision because if Ozzy gets blindsided with it, I made the right call.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, she's like forming that alliance with Ozzy even more so. And it's probably someone she's going to work with anyways. So like it worked out well for her.
It's interesting because look, it all depends on how this reads to Ozzy, like how the advantage gets read to him. I don't know. Like, does it get read as a Boomerang Idol? Does it get read as a regular idol? I don't know.
Right.
Which matters because if he reads it and it's like Boomerang Idol, I think it's better for Ozzy because then it reads to him like somebody's going to try to blindside him down the road to get this idol back. And also,
from what it read, when he read it, it seemed like he read it as an idol, not a Boomerang Idol.
yeah, which I hate. I think
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
it's like I don't know.
Almost lying to him.
Yeah. So,
I didn't
and I
even
also don't love how the person who found it like doesn't get anything.
Yeah, that's also strange. Unless he gets blindsided.
Well, they get the idol back.
Yeah.
If he gets blindsided, if he just plays it,
Well, that's the risk of it.
if
yeah,
he
but
plays
they,
it, it's
they
nothing.
went through the trouble of like risking going to look for this idol and find it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'd be pissed if I was like, I just found a fucking idol and it's not even mine. What the fuck?
It's nothing. Yeah. It's definitely, like I said, it's definitely different and interesting. And I don't think it's like overpowered or silly. It's just a different type of advantage, which I'm fine with. You know, I think it's
I like the
interesting.
advantage. I don't understand why Billie Eilish has anything to do with it.
Well, yeah.
I think that's so stupid. I think it's stupid.
I mean, it seems like each tribe is going to end up having one because we obviously see the confessional with Devins.
She didn't make the advantage, right? It's not a Tyler Perry situation.
No.
Okay, well then why are we having her? I don't understand why we had to put her name on it. Like, why couldn't you just call her the Boomerang Idol and Survivor fans would have just been on board with that just as much as sticking Billie Eilish's name in front of it. And I like that it's not like overly. She's not like super overly involved in it. It's not like super influenced in the game, but it's still annoying. At that point in time, just don't even have it in at all.
Yeah. But yeah, it seems like you were saying,
I don't care, but
it's stupid.
Like you were saying, it seems like Devins is going to end up finding their Boomerang Idol because he's already
I said that.
spoke about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I would imagine he ends up finding theirs. So we'll see how that plays out. But yeah, I'm sure there's a Boomerang Idol on all three beaches. Why wouldn't there be? It'd be weird if like a different beach has like a normal idol or something and not the same concept. Like it should all be equal.
And like, do you think Genevieve should like lie about who she sends it to? Like, I feel like
no.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't think she needs to tell anybody about it at all because she don't have anything right now.
Well, she has to tell.
Stephanie, obviously.
Yeah, Stephanie and Colby are gonna know, but that's it.
But, I mean, yeah, she doesn't need to tell anyone else, and they don't really need to tell anybody because, like I said, she doesn't have it. She doesn't have anything to show right now.
Yeah, she has basically nothing
unless she still has the parchment.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I guess all right. So back to your MVP question. I mean, could it not be somebody on the other tribe, like a?
That'd probably be my pick from the Blue Tribe.
Could be, yeah. I'm fine with that. I think
they seem to be in pretty.
I think Jonathan
state, which like whenever they came back and told Coach, like, "Oh, Ozzy, said that you were being sneaky, blah blah blah," and Coach got super big mad about it, and that's going to be a big part of next episode too. I feel like is Ozzy's or Coach is going to have a meltdown at Ozzy.
Oh yeah, we already they previewed it. He's going to make a big deal about it.
Yeah.
Oh, at the tribe mats?
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah, same. That's going to be fun. It's great seeing their little rivalry just continue. It's great. I love it.
I love Coach so much.
Exile was crazy too. That they had the night there, the first night.
I hope we get more Exile because it's nice kind of seeing like a flashback old school type thing in there. I will say that's tough to start that way, like being on exile away from your tribe immediately, not forming those bonds. I was a little worried for Ozzy in that retrospect.
Which it seemed like for both people, it didn't really have any effect.
So. No, it did. They both seemed to get into the majority, so it didn't end up being a problem.
All right. Well, that was fun.
Yep.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Wednesday. Yep. I'm excited for it.
Who's going to go home?
Oh, who's going to go home? It's definitely going to be Aubrey.
Yeah, I think so too.
I mean, if they lose, it's definitely Aubrey.
Definitely Aubrey.
And I hope they do lose. I would love to see Aubrey gone. I was hoping they'd lose this last one because I wanted Aubrey to go.
Yeah, I mean, there's not many people that I'm happy with going.
She's one of them.
I love so many of them, but Aubrey can go.
Yeah. She's one of them that can go.
I agree.
And even if for some reason that tribe lost and it wasn't Aubrey, it'd be Angelina, which I'd also be fine with. Not as much so. I like her more than Aubrey, but she'd definitely be lower on my totem pole too. So, either way.
Yep. I agree with that. All right. Your boy is getting back to work. So y'all have a wonderful day and hope y'all enjoyed listening to us rant about Survivor.
Yep. Later.
Bye, y'all.